All right, it felt like a while ago, and it was, since I reviewed Joel. Now, these are unofficial Joel and Ellie from The Last of Us 1/6 scale figures, and this is exciting because I don't believe there's an English version of an unboxing and a review, at least not that I saw on YouTube. So in celebration leading up to The Last of Us Part 2, which we are streaming on this channel Friday, 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. So if you get it on Thursday night at midnight, you can play it all the way up until, we do the stream. That's kind of the deal I made with my subs. And then I'll play it around 12, 1 o'clock, depending on, traffic and all that, picking up my physical copy. Anyhow, so Ellie just got here today. Now, the good and bad news is I finally have a complete Joel and Ellie. I made a little diorama because I don't know, man. Being stuck in the house with this corona, I started taking a hobby of painting and it went out of control. Now I'm making shit, So I don't know what to say with that. That's new to me anyhow. So I made some shit for Joel and Ellie and I'm excited because I finally got them together. This unofficial figure is made by CCTOYS and I get my figures, my Joel and Ellie from CCTOYS, GIANTOYS.com. And I also have the second part to Ellie. She is a two-parter. You get the double heads, alternate heads, two heads. You get two different pairs of clothes, all her friggin' accessories. It's crazy. And then you have to get the body separately, though. But it's like an SB27 or something, so you can't go wrong. That, for some reason, has been lost in New York somewhere for a month, so I don't think I'm ever getting the body. I'm going to have to order a new one and claim the other one or something. Anyhow, but when I do get the body, we'll do a full overview. But right now, we're going to unbox what comes in the Ellie box right now. And also, don't forget, if you're into zombie stories, my comic, I'm the creator and writer of Doomsday Kingdom. This is actually falling apart because I ripped the middle out. This is issue 4, but we have issues 1 through 5 combined into one. This is the beginning of a very long and epic journey, and it's now on Indiegogo, so check it out. Links are down below. But if you like a zombie story with a lot of heart and a ton of guts, check this out. Volume 1 sets it up, and then we're getting to work on Volume 2. That is going to blow your mind. Anyhow, right to Ellie now. I already reviewed Joel, so we will take a look and compare what comes with him compared with what comes with her. And she is loaded. I know she doesn't come with a body, but she still comes loaded with stuff. So we're going to try to zip through this. The box itself and the presentation, even though it's an unofficial figure, you can't tell because the quality is there. The quality impressed me with Joel, and it does the same with Ellie. But if you look it up, this is the last survivor, Joe, no L, and this is Ellie, no E. So anyhow, the only things that Joel comes with that Ellie doesn't is the stick that you craft. And I tell you what, I had this figure for like 2 years and I didn't do this crafting on it. And once I finally did it for this review, I thought, what the hell took me so long? Because it is so freaking cool. Anyhow, so the stick with the scissors, and Ellie comes with scissors but no stick. The bandage that I painted white because it comes black for some reason. And then the smoke bomb. So those things Ellie does not come with. You only can get them with Joel. Now, starting at the top, we've got her chucks. They're brown. I thought they should have been black, but maybe they were going for a faded look. You can even read Converse All-Stars on them. They got tread. I think they even have the right tread, too. But that's definitely cool. And that's where you would peg the foot in when you get the body. So that's the chucks. You get 2 of them, and they're basically the same. This one has a little bit of weathering on the front toe. Nice. Ellie comes with a clear, is that Old Walker or Waker? Kentucky bourbon whiskey bottle that you use for a Molotov. And it's the exact same as the one that comes with, I just dropped my comic, as the one that comes with Joel, except for different color. Everything else is the same. I do prefer the label that comes with Joel. It just has a crisper look to it. I understand they're going for old as shit though, since it is, 20 years into the apocalypse. Inside, I almost missed it. Inside this is a tiny little knife. Ooh, that is a little knife too. It is rather fragile, so be careful with it. Nice paintwork on it, has some decent blood splatter on it. Really hard to hold though, because it is tiny. This is impressive because the shiv that came with Joel had really bad paintwork on it. I mean, it was the only big complaint I had with Joel. This is 10 times better. Now, I would compare them, but I stripped the one that came with Joel, and then I ruined it. It was an accident. I did paint it well. I'll show you anyway. I painted it good, and then I spilled Halloween blood on it, and it's this tacky crap that I got to re-strip and then paint again. But I swear to you, I had a nice looking blade under there. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. But they fixed it with Ellie. It looks so much better. Now here's a pistol. Joel comes with a revolver. Really good paintwork. The clip does not come out, and this chamber does not slide back. Now, some of the guns do that, so you can pose them loading a gun. I really don't care with this release. I never pose them like that anyway, so that doesn't bother me at all. All right, next up we have a 4-pack of scissors. See them there? It's like 2 pair of scissors that are split in half, and you would actually take these with string and this white tacky stuff they give you, and you will put them on the end of the pipe. For Joel, it's the pipe and it's the stick. And like I said, I had Joel for 2 years. See the string there? And then the tacky white stuff under there. I did a bad job covering it, but you can do better. I had this for 2 years and I didn't do that. And when I finally did it, I was like, it looks so cool because it's ripped right from the game. Obviously, Ellie's going to come with a brick, and this brick is different. I would imagine it's made differently because she has smaller hands. The only difference is slight shading, weathering, and it is smaller. Here's the one that comes with Joel. If you could tell here, it is not as high as the one that comes with Joel. And again, I believe that's because of the hands being smaller. And then it's just a hair shorter width-wise. So width and height, just a little bit different. And again, the coloring and shading is very close, but just a touch different. It actually looks like it didn't get a black wash. So it looks identical except for the black wash and that little difference in size. Now this is really cool because in the game, Ellie steals it from Tommy and gives it to Joel. So Ellie comes with the photo of Joel and Sarah. And I don't think anything's on the back. Nope. That's definitely cool. Joel came with a flashlight that is connected with a magnet. I love that. So you don't see any ugly connections there. It's just magnetic right on there. Now here's that magnetic piece. And obviously there's a magnet in the flashlight somewhere in the back. So it'll clip on just like that, and you can tell they're the same except for the coloring. And I do like the coloring of this one a little bit better. As you can see, Joel's is kind of rusted. So I do like this silver one just a touch more. But it is identical. Now this is a really cool piece that I dig. It's got nice coloring here with the woodwork. A little brown line of detail going down the side, and it's Ellie's bow, and it looks friggin' awesome. I love the paint job on this, and this obviously only comes with Ellie. If I could get the damn thing to focus again. The wire as well handles really good. You don't have to worry about breaking that. But I love the design on it. And I imagine the arrow fits right there. And speaking of arrows, you get 4 of them. And they have a little tiny bit of blood residue on them, as if she recently killed an animal or a person, let's say. And I love that little bit of detail. I would have not hated, but been disappointed if we had gotten clean arrows. So that's a really nice touch. And great paint job all the way down. It even looks like there's blood on the feathers here, but I don't know what the technical term is for the back end. But definitely nice looking. It's flat here, so looks pretty good, and you get 4 of them. Next up is her rifle, the bolt action rifle, and other than the paint job right there on the scope having a little bit more rust than the one that came with Joel, this is identical in sculpt, and pretty much the paint job is spot on. The one that came with Joel is on the bottom, so they just have a really subtle touch difference when it comes to that paint work. But outside of that, sculpt and everything is the same. I am blowing this review, man. I'm dropping shit. I think I dropped the mic twice now. Stumbling over my words. Today is not my day. The machete, outside of that little bit of silver on the handle, is a big improvement. I mean, look at that blade. A little bit of blood on it. And the paintwork on the blade looks nice and crisp. I'll compare it to the one that came with Joel soon. But the one that came with Joel had a really artificial looking paint job to it. This one kind of has that with that white a little bit, or whatever that highlight is. But you can see the blood there. The one that came with Joel just had a little too much of an artificial rust color look to it that made it look more like tiger striping, see it, than real random rust. I do appreciate the rust look. The handle's pretty good. I did like this a lot better than the Shiv when I got it, but I have to say, side by side next to the one that comes with Ellie, I think the one that comes with Ellie is far better paint-wise. This pipe is identical. The sculpt, obviously, and the paint work, it's almost identical to the one that came with Joel. Again, might just be a touch off, and in the end, this is what you do with it. You just put the scissors onto the pipe, and there you go. You know, I set this area up to get some painting done, and I'm an idiot because the bottom layer is all bright white and tan colors. So this will give you a better idea of the coloring here. So you can see the subtle difference between the two. This is more like a cleaner, fresher pipe. She comes with 2 comic books. That's pretty cool. The one you find in a game. And what's funny is they actually went to a bootleg site, and you could tell by the corner here, it says View Comic on the bottom. But it's Rick and Morty on the inside. So it is a little actual comic she can hold, and it's ripped right from the game. And there's also a no pun intended. It's one page that's repeated over and over again, but you can actually read at least that one page. So it's definitely the pun book. Again, from the game. So those are neat little extras to have. And then we have hands. I did not look at the hands yet, myself anyway. It looks like we have a right hand with a little bit of blood on it. I like that. A little bit of, yeah, look at that. A little bit of blood speckling on her fingers. That's actually really nice. So we have an open hand, open right hand. We have a left hand that looks like it could hold the gun or another type of weapon loosely. And the fingers are real soft. And we have a left open hand with some more blood on her fingertips. Really digging that. And then the other one is a right, I don't know, like a bat or club or pipe holding hand. Pipe, shiv. So you got 2 holding hands and 2 loose hands, a left and a right, and a left and a right. So you come with 4 different hands, 2 pairs. Let's look at the 2 heads. I believe the body you get comes with hands as well, so you'll have different hands you can use, I believe. Now, I will have to warm her hair up because it is a little around her face. It's supposed to hang down some more. It's not perfect. And if I could get kind of close in person, you can see this speckling on her skin. They didn't do the freckles, not to my expectations. Everyone misses the freckles on Ellie. Everyone. And I get it, because there's some pictures where the freckles look like they're even missing from the actual in-game promo and stuff. So I get it, but nah, you got to have freckles on Ellie. But the face looks okay. Again, for what you're getting, it looks okay. It looks pretty good. It'll probably look better with her outfit and everything all together, you know? And that'll really bring the piece home. Here's the other head, which I'm a little disappointed, though, because the alternate heads are the same friggin' thing. One of them is just a little sadder than the other. Oh, wait a minute. So this is the standard head? I think this is the one I like the best, personally. I'm going to have to look again. Give me 1 second. So that's the standard head, and I'll do a side-by-side in a second. So the standard is on the left, and the worried or sad-looking Ellie is on the right. Other than that, they seem to be pretty much the same. And I think I would have preferred one to have some blood splatter or something. That might not even be from the game, but you have two different heads. At least make something more different than just having sad. They did a great job on the eyes. I like that a lot. The teeth in the mouth area, it's not the best, I'll be honest, where the teeth are painted. If I can add one more criticism, I would have liked one of them to show the teeth, like the one on the left, leave that how it is. And the one on the right, maybe have her mouth closed. Close your mouth, bitch, you know? Something like that. But her ponytail is pliable, so it's not going to get in the way. And it's not that fake hair. Sometimes these companies can get that to work, but I do not like that. I like it just how it is here with the fake hair. Not fake hair, but you get what I'm saying. Molded hair. I'll try to go through the rest quick, but we still got a bunch of bags. First up, I've seen another company do Ellie's backpack with just stickers, and I'm happy that this company actually made a little keychain that hangs authentic to the game. You have a pin there, another one, and another one. It's a thicker material. It's not really like a little pin. And then this piece as well isn't just a sticker. It's an actual little plastic piece sewn onto the backpack. So this is her backpack you could put on, and you would add her weapons on the side, just like the Joel figure. Next up, we have her iconic shirt. This is probably what I'm most excited for next, is to get the body in the mail and to actually put this together and see how it all looks together. The shirt looks really good. It's going to be hard to pick which outfit I choose. I don't have Joel's winter outfit, so I'm probably going to go with the more iconic one from the game. This one, I don't know if that helps making it look like Ellie's there. To me, that doesn't help at all. She's missing like her friggin' neck and the rest of her body, actually. Anyhow, so that shirt's cool. And again, good material, looks good. I like the picture on it. So it's nice. We just got a shirt. And then here's her jacket. This is the winter jacket when she was hunting the deer when Joel was injured. And it looks good. Again, the coloring, you have wear and tear on it, some dried up blood. Some of these I'm not really going to be able to tell fully until it's on an actual body and we can see how it looks. Here's Ellie's pants. She does have a belt. She's got mud and blood caked on her. I like the sound of that, mud and blood. All right, I think I'm confused. So it goes blue shirt, red hoodie right there, and then green jacket, or just the red shirt, this one. I think that's how it goes. But here we just have her blue undershirt, nice and thin, and I guess it goes under this. For some reason, I thought this was a little bit redder. I'm going to have to look at the images, but naughty balls, that's what it says on her hoodie. I don't know if that's right from the game or not. I would imagine it should be, but yeah, nice quality hoodie. I just dropped on the damn ground. Last thing, we have exactly what came with Joel. That's going to be the stand, and it says The Last Survivor on it. Now, I could have sworn it came, yeah, it does, right here. It comes with a little nameplate. Ellie. Joel came with Joel. I don't use the nameplates, but if you do decide to use them, you could probably find a way to switch them around and print out your own name and then actually have it there. Maybe do the same with this. Get Survivor out of there and put Last of Us. Well, you'd have to put Of Us, but you get the idea. And lastly, you get the string and that tacky stuff. I never use that for anything except for these figures that just came in the mail. So, Ellie and Joel. So, if you want to see how it works, you literally just put 2 of the scissors on a crack in the wood or on the sides of the pipe, and then you wrap them around with the rag, little strips, and then you use that tacky stuff to just tack it on. And it's really simple, and it looks really cool, especially because it's from the game, and if you like stuff from the game, then you get a kick out of it. All right, well, that is a lot of stuff that comes with it. This is packed with accessories. Like I said, you just got to pick up the body. When the body comes, we will do a video. The whole idea was it was going to be a funny video because when the body comes, you actually have to, and here's the weird part, and this is weird to me because I'm new with figures, only been collecting them for a couple years now, or a few years, maybe 5 years now, but with the body, apparently the bodies are lifelike, so they actually have little tits on them. And since Ellie doesn't have boobs, she's got these little nubs. You actually have to like cut off the boob on a toy body. It was going to be a weird, funny, I was going to do it like a serial killer, but that never showed up. When it shows up, we will add the body to Ellie. It should be here any freaking day now. If it shows up tomorrow, that would be perfect, right in time for The Last of Us Part 2. But I cannot freaking wait to finally have Ellie. She's going to be around this tall, going with Joel. They don't look perfect. I'm also I have pre-ordered the CCTOYS, the 6-inch version of Ellie and Joel, which they're going to go on a greater diorama. This was a mistake making a 1/6 scale diorama because there's just so much involved in it. But making dioramas for something that's a little this size, for example, here's the planks that you get in the video game. I made them for 6-inch Joel and Ellie, and I'm actually making a hole in the wall with a floor that the 6-inch can be displayed on. Anyhow, let me know what you think. Now, you can find these on eBay. I think where I get mine, CCTOYS, you can find the 6-inch version. And again, I would highly recommend, if you can't get these, and if you like these, get the 6-inch version. Pre-order them now. They are cheaper by a lot. For less than the price of one, you can get 2. So for, I think these are each like $200, give or take. You can find them cheaper. I found them cheaper, but it seems like I bought one of the last. But right now they're around 200. Anyhow, or more. You can get for 160 or something. You can get the 6-inch ones, and also they come with neat stuff like the shotgun. You don't get with these. The nail bomb. You don't get with these. The gas mask, which is crucial. You don't get with these. But you gotta pre-order the set, not. If you buy them individually, you don't get the extras like the nail bomb or the baseball bat or the whatchamacallit. But the 6-inch version doesn't come with the flamethrower, which is, I'm on the hunt for the winter version of Joel. Because now that I have 2 versions of Ellie, I just need maybe another. Holy shit, I just thought about that. Yo, I just got mad hyped because I can get a winter version of Joel, get another version of Joel, and all I need is another body. I have everything else because Ellie comes with 2 pairs of hands. She comes with 2 different clothes, 2 different heads. So all I got to do is buy another body. And those are cheap compared to these figures. You can buy a body for $40 or less, you know, it depends on the quality you want. But with Joel, I'm actually going to try to, he comes with this head. Joel comes with this head, and I went ahead and bought a blank version to paint myself. I think I'm going to try one with a little darker hair and darker beard and mustache, maybe thicken it out a little bit. But this came from eBay, $8 from China, and it is freaking perfect. The sculpt and detail is fucking awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this. Hopefully when I learn how to get better, I might even learn how to airbrush before I do this bad boy. But my goal is to do a version of Joel that I would prefer. Now I'm thinking I'm even more excited because I could probably pick up, you know, in a few months, pick up another body, and I can have 2 Ellies, since she comes with essentially enough stuff here for 2 versions of Ellie. With the winter, nope, I just disappointed myself. She only comes with 1 pair of pants. So I would have to get pants and a body and shoes. Okay, this might not work out as well as I thought. Damn it! All right, I'm done. Grown man whining, whinging about a glorified Barbie doll. I'm going to shut up now, I guess, and just put my life into perspective. I'm going to go off to the corner and cry. This is what COVID got me. Building fucking diorama. Actually, that was fun as shit, yo. I was so relaxed. Yo, I even spilt blood on that bitch. And then I said, screw it, and I'm leaving the blood on there. I don't give a shit, man. I did make a bunch of mistakes. I am brand new. This was a wreck. I just did what I could and forgot about it. But I really do enjoy the concrete aspect and the grass growing out. I got a little more to add, but I love having the rubble. And I got this little gritty sand, and I ran it through Mod Podge, whatever it's called, and gave it the gritty, you know, that stuff in when concrete falls apart, it gets all this fine grit. I added that around. So, and that's not just laid there, that's actually glued on there, so they can stand on it as I'm moving some of it off. Some of it will fall off, but yep, Joel and Ellie's diorama. All right, that's CCTOYS Joel and Ellie, and stay tuned for late 2020 or early 2021, where I will hopefully review the 6-inch version of Limb Toys Joel and Ellie from The Last of Us. And don't forget, June 19th, we are going wild playing the entire Last of Us Part 2. Check it out right on the channel. I'll see you then. And support independent comic books, doomsdaykingdom.com. I'm telling you, you're going to like this story. Trust me.